Thank you very much. So ladies and gentlemen, tonight we don't get much time for this. As the one that will invite you, make a very clear, they don't want for too long. So the task that I ask you this afternoon, very simple. So whatever they can for steer up this program from it with the demands of the one that we on the all. Ladies and gentlemen, this person, now person where we don't spend most of the time in the United States of America. Because of the finance, the people that are woman and office married. When you come on in Salito, in education, making one of the greatest auditors in this country, where Salito ever produced. And everybody need that. So when you return from the United States of America, they make that a part of the Strategic Communication Unit and the Ministry of Information and Communication before, now I'm civic education. Now the mentor, when we say, we know the talk. We just need for take note. We get a history of nearly every organization or institution of a political father. So ladies and gentlemen, let me put this together as an introduce. The chairman for today's program, the top man, we don't any other person, but Alpha Sayu Padura.
Thank you very much. I don't clap for. Mama, clap. The family them Unadu. Today we get Dr. Mohamed Juliet Jallo, with the act as president of this republic. We get the Chinese ambassador Wang Ji. We get the paramount chief that is here. Leader submitted by the Service paramount chief at the Gladys. Paramount Chief Boboli the third. We also get some big added to them. We include the minister responsible for works and public assets, the Honorable Dr. Dennis Sandi. We also get Mio Boss, the resident minister at the Northwest, Ambassador Umaru Bonwuri, and so other people man. We don't clap for them. Don't clap for them. Today we can have because that big Chinese company, what they call China Railway Service Group, some people will call it CISG, will make this Wellington to Chicago. They come for coming another big donation to push this community go before. We are not clap for CISG, we are not clap for them. They boss needed I am. And that one is a part of the responsibility we get for make sure say they help for improve the people their life. We don't talk about who because them don't go this and a season. We will make a sharp. We also get the honorable member of parliament for this area. We know that people are to them from time to time. I will recognize them. At this point, I will call on the paramount chief. We admire a very dynamic person, paramount chief, Boboli the third, for welcome Honorable Vice President Mohamed Juliet Jallo, and all the people
Honorable Vice President, sir, Chinese Ambassador, Resident Minister, honorable members of Parliament, the colleague Paramount Chief said, the people of both Koya Rural and Koya Chiefdom, and all man with here all afternoon. I want to welcome the Honorable Vice President and continue for tonight. But thank you for your power here. Anytime we can Koya, the short lives of the ordinary people in the Koya Chiefdom, but thank you for your power back. But in the welcome speech, I want to tell you that Commission from Okono Solo, Very soon, we will go down. Take it and take it to the Minister of Works. But in this welcome speech, I want to appreciate the Chinese ambassador. Here now, this morning, back I will reach out. I want to thank you, Chinese ambassador, for CRST job. And I assure you that the people of Koya Chindom and Koya Rural will do everything possible to maintain this road and uphold the principles of government in terms of the road and infrastructure development. The only thing that we would ask for is roundabout and the problem and appeal for speed breakers and electricity lights and for people to know that there's a roundabout as they approach the area. We have witnessed several fatal accidents. Let us avert those. It is better to live in peace than you die in a better situation in which people find it difficult to talk about. But we appreciate the road, absolutely. But let's think about it. The family, in as much as we appreciate the Chinese them, we say for assure the vice president and continue to tell the president for come take it. For sake of infrastructure and development of the kingdom and the country at large. Do you have real responsibility as citizens? More maintain this road. Now, one of the most critical projects we government always find it difficult for undertaking. But we also appeal to the Vice President and the Inspector General of Police. Their stationary people are waiting back to your mono-ways. They accident happen. Wey stationary people back manager plan but the kidnap dey wey dey don run in trade for go if na stone dem put on na grass dem na dey never accident dey happen in the institution dey dey we appeal there. We dey also continue to talk to we serve as Sierra Leoneans the right of way of SLRA not to you get am not to me get am na go make get am but be very very careful. No go take advantage. Hey, I don't talk to SLR, I talk to this. The people that they can put it, I don't talk. So the bank come on far, and anytime when you can't wear children, I swear to God, it can always try to be mine. But I swear to God, this mama road, every blessed day and night, all the work together with me. And all the road where the traffic over from what I don't take care. I don't ever remember saying all the things that when they don't put on the road, people don't ever go there. We are saying, say, we are children and we are we don't want to continue to do that thing. We ask CRST and SLRA, we are children, we are still together. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly as well as modern member of parliament if CSR pay for development in terms of their own this project within our children. But I'm sure with time, you can able to help me for make at least get waiting that the corporate social responsibility where we have me and other for push the children go before. So to me people there, this is another milestone for me. 2 years at the top of this road, must see everything possible for good maintenance. Not allow person make one tire day. When you ask one, go to secret desk. Don't use this road for weather. Anybody who own for any property that bought that road, I swear to God, we will pursue to the latter. So because the battle of fire and the for get an engagement them, I will continue for Tapia. Channel.
Thank you very much. Now no clap for the chief. Thank you. The family before CRSG can make this home. Bokupawi go member say the accident will happen now. Between 800 to 1,000 people be dying at this road. From Wellington to Masheka, the road be tight, the road it be bad. It will take over 3 to 4 hours for come out Wellington for Masheka. For what they can make this road. We find out now say the accident they don't reduce. Bad one. Don't carry on. Even the motor car maintenance cost is exceptional kind of. We go the old bag, we go for the change, we parts, we go for the change, other thing there for maintenance the motor car. So we don't see this one is valuable, it's very, very important. Now for that make government be engaged CRSG for when they can make this road. Would they make we would use the road, then they ask me for pay illegal for make we will able to pay for the road. Again, once again, I want to use this opportunity for say Baku taking to the China Railway Service Group. The boss said I am where we do where they can talk to me now. We are not clap for them, we not clap for them. Now the chief executive officer and I the man for that group that is country, Mr. Nick Du. Thank you.
Honorable Vice Presidents, Acting Presidents, His Excellency Chinese Ambassador to Serbia, Honorable Members of Parliament, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our protocol opulent, thank you for coming. I'd also like to thank the residents, community along the road corridor, and road users for your understanding, support, and cooperation over the past few years. Along the way, we have experienced many challenges and difficulties, such as Ebola, COVID-19, and so on. Fortunately, we have a strong Chinese government. We have an understanding and supporting Syrian government. We have our respected colleagues, guests, staff, brothers and sisters in Syria. We work together and throughout our challenge. So I want to thank you again for everybody. Today, launching the community development donation and the commissioning of the community market at Poetry fully reflect the concrete performance of CRIG as a responsible and committed state-owned enterprise in fulfilling its commitments. Of course, we are very happy to be one of the important partners in the development of infrastructure in Syria. Investors or counterparts in neighboring countries are full of praise for the current smooth transportation and traffic situation and infrastructure development in Syria. We are particularly proud whenever we hear such positive feedback and praise. It is a significant milestone for infrastructure development in Syria. The Wellington-Mashaka Highway has emerged as a key that opens the gate of the PPP model in the infrastructure field. This toll road project has not only bolstered economic and social connectivity between Freetown and South, East, and North Province, but also paved the way for enterprise to actively participate in Syria's infrastructure construction sector through the PPP model. The successful implementation and operation of the 62-kilometer Wellington-Mashaka Highway have marked a turning point in the economic and trade cooperation between China and Syria. The highway has vastly improved the condition of Syria's main road network, elevating traffic congestion, enhancing road safety, and fostering cultural exchange and economic connectivity. The project's demonstration effects have attracted investment, generated employment opportunities, and catalyzed economic growth in the region. We are happy to see some notable impacts of the Wellington-Mashaka Highway. For example, the drastic reduction in travel time between Freetown, South, East, and North Province. Prior to the construction of the highway, commuters suffered from the long hours of travel, with journeys from Chewy to Peru stretching up to 2 to 3 hours. However, post-completion, these travel times have significantly decreased. With the journey from Wellington to Mashaka, Now, people are occupying events and to more on paying a meal now. This last one time finish well, and not only we will but also will improve the quality of life. What happens is that all train radio, trucks, buses can manage more than 7 trips per day, even more than that. Now, incident of 2 or 3 trips flexibly before the road will be completed. But if we believe that the road system will improve and a lot of traffic accidents will avoid. What happens to say that more and more supermarkets, shops, filling stations, house buildings will be along the corridor during this 7 years, which means the fast economic development and prosperity along the corridor has happened. More and more job opportunities is being created. More people are benefiting from the road and the development. In the future, CRIG will continue to have the development of communities along the Wallington-Mashaka Highway road corridor, parking lots, traffic light at G Junction, solar light, market, and more support for community development. With the understanding, support, and cooperation of our counterparts in Sierra Leone, we firmly believe that we will be more actively involved in how people feel in Sierra Leone in the future development. And also today's theme, we will continue to sharing, win-win, and development with the Sierra Leone government and the people. Finally, I wish more development, more prosperity to Sierra Leone and China. Wish long life the friendship between China and Sierra Leone. Thank you. God bless.
All right. Thank you very much, Nick. It just not as shall we say, then as CISG will continue for help for develop this community and this country. And I don't clap for them for that. At this point, I want to recognize the Honorable Mario Conte, we are chairman of the Legislative Committee and Parliament. Thank you very much. We also get some other members of Parliament there, we will recognize as we know. Amen. At this point, I will call on the Honorable John Satikago Esquire, where they are member of Parliament, where they represent people where they along this road in corridor. And I don't care for Honorable John Satikago.
We all guess this. We all candidates.
Assalamu alaikum. In Jesus' name. Excellency, the acting president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the Honorable Minister of Works and Public Assets, my resident minister, Chairman of the Legislative Committee, the Chairman representing the Works and Public Assets Committee, the leadership of Parliament, and honorable members of Parliament, and His Excellency the Chinese Ambassador, the Paramount Chief, we want for welcome on all and understand with all existing protocols. Me, Honorable John Satikago, ultimatum talk for the members of Parliament and the old corridors from Wellington to Mashika. Today, we stand with happiness, and at the same time, I stand with heavy heart. In as much as the toll gate CRSG, they don't support me for quite a very long time. Now this is street. They also think of the burden of the ordinary people. And in the leadership as members of parliament, we try, we learn the best for make sure say the burden of the ordinary Sierra Leonean be reduced, because the responsibility as leaders not only for protect the ordinary Sierra Leonean on its burden, but as government we have to protect development and direct foreign investment, and we do am carefully and we ensure that say CRSG the pay wey dem don go through is so much na dis country. The CRSG today we stand with them to celebrate because dem sef don undergo serious struggle since when dem start to run dis road. Dem no get anything wey you go fit say dem go proud of because of the dollarization. And as government, dem keep suppressing them because dem get the interest of una we people wey sponsor, because na una we dey represent. And we make sure that we consult all the various civil societies there, the leadership of parliament, the speaker. We make sure that we consult all the various organizations. And today we are here for telling us say whatever thing that occur in the CRSG, they not do am by themselves, they do am by the government and the people of Sierra Leone, because we are representative of the people. But to be honest, the CRSG, we need to appreciate them as a country and as a government, because the CRSG, they really support me. Apart from today, the CRSG na million constituency, they don't do a lot. They don't do a lot wey be uncountable. And me as honorable member of parliament are always willing and ready to stand with them, but I'm not going to forget the livelihood and burden of the people. And we stand as a government, we stand for make sure that we think about the livelihood of the ordinary Sierra Leonean. And that makes you find out we stand firm for make sure they minimize things there for them we all feel fine. We protect them, the direct foreign investment and the development of the country, and we also protect the interests of the people. So we are the people that we take responsibility. The responsibility where we get CRSG that we can't do the Leone. But we will protect this road. This road at 27 years old. We therefore make sure the handover giving this road safe one. We therefore protect the properties where they are this road. If you are listening the CEO of CRSG speech, we don't highlight all the good plans and where they get to. Talk about solar lights, talk about park, like the artists, and solar lights at the major junctions there. And the important thing for tell God thank you for, and tell the CRSG thank you, the life where this road don't save these years, the life is too much. First time, as the chairman said, more than 1,000 people they die like this road. But now, the likely for an accident like this road. So we are with people. We encourage now that we here We support the government ideology for development and the protection of foreign direct investment. So that when development where the people are giving themselves go know say we appreciate them. On behalf of the members, colleague members of the corridor, we want to tell the CISG CEO say we worry a little bit about this donation. It's in a permanent, we will continue this community development fund, but we go further meet it tonight. But for let me people they get am clear. Or I want donation for let the people they get am clear. So I want to tell you all plenty thank you. I want to ask you know say una don suffer, una don take a long time. We are not patient and listen to the leadership. We fortunate today. We get the acting president with me. I don't say he must give me a very good message. We the people of Western, rural, urban, and the people of Butono district. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In Jesus' name.
Thank you very much, Honorable Santi Kako. Now don't clap for her. You don't tell me very, very important thing there. Among them, that he coax me, they make me say, Julia, let me take good care of the road. Because this road is valuable to me. It is save me life them, it is help me for food we plant, then it till all the plant, for go sell from one place to the other, and it make life comfortable for me. He also, once again, don't tell, Boku, thank you to CISG for the good work wey they do, and they coax them for let them continue for do more and more for this country. Una don clap for them, for that, don't clap for them. I want to continue for recognize some big alejo them. I want to recognize the Honorable Dr. Ufa Suwiko Man. Na him na the chairman for the committee that Parliament wey responsible for information and civic education. Honorable Abubakar Fofana, Honorable Rukiatu Kado, Honorable Aja Mianta Amara. I will stop here as I go ahead. I will recognize some more. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I want to call on the Honorable Habib Faba, wey na deputy chairman for the parliamentary committee wey responsible for works and public assets. Una no clap for am. You say Honorable Faba dey cut him amuru. There is Imanebo. Una for the people by the body and there una refugees here. I don't say no go like that, but finally go dey talk to my sister for my mind.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. President and acting president, the Minister of Works, Minister of the Resident Minister Northwest, the Chinese Ambassador, our Rival Paramount Chief, and colleague MPs, and everybody, good afternoon. I want to tell you thank you. Una na all people there, una na una assets. Oh, and spare our time to live on this very important occasion for everything and can listen. Conversation around Mashaka relating highway. We go talk plenty, and today I want to actually before recognize the beauty them maybe we CRS did not do for we and the government of Sierra Leone by extension. Because the government go into this agreement with them for the legal this road. Because of the time we don't give me and we almost get the vice president there,
wey dey don go as acting president, so I know say the local plenty around. I will try for keep within the time wey dem give me. Basically, we want to create awareness today that this road, one big component of our project, na ownership. Eventually, na we get for this road one day. So let me look at as our property, and we look at seriously as we then our foreign direct investors then. We wan hold them like we will be there and encourage other investors like for car because Leone still need plenty. If we hold this one like our own baby, we encourage CRSD. I know say they never call me plenty. The benefit of this road there, you will talk about plenty. Me, I can't Freetown. I was a very small way I got to Leone. And then 10 days for all go for Freetown sef. Between this road na be a very difficult passage and death trap. People will dey die plenty. But after this road now don make, we all dey agree say the Freetown city sef e don expand tremendously wey this road don make. The city, the Freetown city, wey bring am by current definition na very junction Peter dey stop. But Peter dey close to Ashaka now. Na one of the benefit na one of this road. Considering reduction don dey in a lot of lives, people will dey die now, people will dey narrow, but when they dey die, but when they dey follow, people dey die. And the doctor, e don reduce considerably. This road now also creates job for Leone brothers and sisters. Plenty man dey hold their bread, you know, and they dey get their own hand to work from this road. Traffic force, na wey pass Wellington, na dey talk about traffic now, but traffic no dey there. All the wire we dey count them. The maintenance cost as the chairman we dey talk. First time wey you work out to Botswana, you can bushing on a carrier problem and there. And even with the funny road they do, they produce the whole they make. We don't get clear access to markets. We can move quick. We don't have to market, especially produce the whole they produce with perishable ones. We all they agree say that they don't happen now. They get them. Anyway, they talk to Marina, honorable engineer, Marina, the deputy chairman for works the public assets committee in the House of Parliament. One thing where I know done for talk, I don't mention with CRSD, they are very much consultative. Every year when they know say they for deal with them in terms of their deliverables, then they touch everybody. We own committee, then they engage with him severally, including the minister himself, the minister of works, where there will be a constant consultation. They get respect for authorities at every layer. We Leone stand like we and say one thing wey we wan consider we do, and for them we claim ownership of this road. Not make somebody make it a ball tire and the road knows and tell us say no, take it out, not more than I am. Now we all get this road. Now we all properties. Never post out of a selfish interest, not can make state in the prayer. At the end of the day, now we all get the losses. So once more, I want to tell you now, because if we are not be there, we know the names of this one. We now, I will not really represent. And I will have my own interest. I am number one to win. In every deliberations, woman and women assets. Now I vote for win. Now I will system. So in every moment we talk, take decisions, we always put that first. Once more, I want to tell you, plenty today I very historic day for me. For all can listen. Now, the other thing wey I wan talk about na the donations dey wey CRST dey can do to we na the road corridor. This one also na benefits dem. As long as we and dem now dey rough skin, I'm sure so many bulls dem go come. Then we embrace them bulls dem dey and then we protect them well. Once more, una thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, Honorable Flopper. Una no clap for her, no clap for her. He said, don't coax me, he don't encourage me for them to take care of the road. Lord will say, this road na we property, this road e dey benefit me. If we plan, e mean say that money wey government get to take for make you pikin continue to go school free, na that money wey go take for that maintenance the road. That money wey government go take for give you body in hospital, na e get to take for car make the road. So do that, then we take great care of the road. I want to recognize some other members of parliament and some other big alejo dem wey dey among we na. Honourable Amin Kanu, Honourable Kemo Kokote, Honourable Langley, Honourable Abdulkarim Kamara, Honourable Abdullahi Karim Kanu, Honourable Princess Diani, and this I will talk am the way I wan talk am. The Honourable Abdul Latif Sise, the small brother. The way Cameroon will go begin now, na me first total. But now I big man na member of parliament. But I go still dey call you small Latif. But I don't clap for her. Thank you very much for coming. At this point, I want to present lands, housing and country planning. Now in the minister wey responsible for works and public assets. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my brother, the Honourable Dr. Dennis Sandi. And I don't clap for her. This way they cut him Abudu. You know what? I want to get her. He kind of.
Leone, the right honorable Vice President of Mohammed Tudejalo, every family and country president, team, of course, my mother will come back. And then, of course, the Chinese ambassador here, and then the Bribing chief, those reversed, and then the general manager of CRNG, President Minister of West, Ambassador Boweri, honorable members of parliament, who are not from the all, both from the opposition and the ruling people as well. Thank you very much. I'm not ready to wait because you guys are smart. I'm going to go. And then it's going to sector. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Hello, I'm Minister Tongo. We're going to talk and the acting president talk. So once again, salam alaikum. Before them, I'm happy for them this afternoon. Not because we are Minister of Works and Public Assets, but because when anything is about to be as history, God has plans for people to be present. So I'm going to tell the Almighty Allah, don't take it because I'm here. Before them, we are hearing a lot about the toll gates, the CRSG, the Wellington National Highway. I just want to tell you that say this is a contract that we signed in December 2015. The past government we had good intention for this road, and when they do government will continue it. The past members of parliament and some there, and the back will ratify and approve that concession agreement. And we all know say when it comes to infrastructural development and foreign direct investment, we never get a fine balance. So when government come, other president, you, the vice president, do that. What we do, we take into consideration that contract there and continue to implement them for the goal of the people of this country. As Minister of Works, we don't talk about implementing. All the MPs they are waiting back. May God bless them. May God bring back 2020 against the world. May they play back. Every player and they approve these new rates. And they don't approve it because they don't approve it. They approve it because of the benefits, Honorable Sati and the chairman were giving all of us there. Before police suits. Almost a life passport. There is no money, no place for there, no place life. Otherwise, when the taxi people that don't die. This road here, I can't run to talk. The people always die there. Believe me, they don't reduce drastically. What do they call health pollution? It's not a thing of the past. These are the only road guys up here. What are 4 lanes? 2 ways up, 2 ways up. 4 lanes. Now, Vice President of Convoy, you can see what the city for all this time. The people in Convoy now, from Hastings to Mashaka, they develop 22 minutes. 22 minutes, yes. First, the people in Convoy, and 1 hour, 20 minutes, even when they get escort to take their road. Look the ease and convenience. No pothole, no nothing. So now, what we want to do, for the understanding of the public, we form a committee. That committee, they decide to energy, they go to parliament. Me as minister, Almighty God will watch me. We have no day. I repeat, we have no day. The parliament are the highest decision-making organ in this country. And our people over high regard for. But they don't approve something. Even President Bio or Vice President Junior Edaro, over the rest of the understand. Let's just me as small minister. So yeah, I want to always applaud you and please them for standing for the right thing and for the good of the people of this country. Last week in February, I need a delegation from right across this country for sensitizing people them about the new toll gate adjustment for the start tomorrow. Believe me, Canada, Pujaro, Kailao, Makeni, Kono, Poloko, Gambia, all the responses were positive. All people are so happy. You know why? They say for the fact that there is going to be no increase in the transport fares and the police. There is going to be no increase in the transportation fare because the motor drivers union and they approve those rates a day. And when motor drivers are saying that this is the right, nobody knows what we are about them. And now group 3 and 4 a day. Group 3 and 4 is very minimal. So let nobody come say now transportation will go up. Lie. Again, we know when nobody can say goods will come up. Also with the right paper manual, we can't have to do. It's not correct. We say in this country, they want to maintain lifestyle and still progress them. We have to do the best thing for this country. So as Minister of Works and Public Assets, I don't like that say when you go to some side, you don't talk too much. But I don't want to run up planting. And Jamadia, Williams, I recommend you. I just want to say one thing. This CRSG road for political Rwanda. Them Chinese there, Mr. Nick Asabella. People, where's people? People there. And the corner all of the just Mr. Chan, this finance controller. They say if everything goes on well and the expectations are met, no surprise, there will be no similar thing. From Mashaka to Bo or Mashaka to Wosogo. Two Rosso. Look at the tight there from Mashaka to Wosogo. Look at tight. Look at the tight there between Mashaka to Wosogo. Look at tight. The family, the play overseas. All these pictures of them. Road and development. No matter what they do. If you build school, you build hospital, you build clinic, you make even the center, even farm, you don't have to go there, and that's it. So road is very important. So that people there will embrace them. And as Minister of Works and Public Assets, I will continue to do the right thing, in the fear of God, and the clarity of my conscience. So once again, I want to pledge thank you to the right honourable members of Parliament for their support in this entire process, and to the boss of Vice President and Acting President for his presence here again this afternoon. And to CRSG. Need the people, they don't get everything like this. Not to talk Chinese. And when they review this document, when they talk Chinese, for these people that are not Chinese, how they put this out that document there. For the benefit of the people there. This means that me and them are products now. If anyone has seen where the government office up the top, they really get a big house for this country. We say get a big house for this country. So we start coming up now, we have to create a night and mix them. So we come with them. Now we have this project, and may God bless Salon, may God bless this government, may God bless everything, may God bless the government them, and all the them when they are on this road corridor. May God begin, may God bless you back. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Minister Dr. Dennis Sandi. The minister will once again explain how this road valuable to we the people of Sierra Leone. These are the one-way road wey go tell you go all about this country. You wan go east o, you wan go south o, you any somewhere you wan go, you wan go north o, and it's one-way road you go for use. And now because they don fix am, they don make am like how they don make am so, e dey save we boku for 99 wey people dey really die. Say we own am fine. And he also don tell me say CISG they don ready for every for make more road than this country. Let God must bless them for that. Ladies and gentlemen, the bond of friendship between Sierra Leone and China has been going on for over 50 years. And we, the people of Sierra Leone, we don't benefit boku by that bond of friendship there. The Chinese, they are brothers, they are sisters. They are always ready to help us, and we are always ready to work with them. At this point, it gives me the greatest pleasure to present to you the Chinese ambassador to Sierra Leone, Ambassador Guang Qi. Let's give him a big hand. Let's give him a big hand. Today, I want to change your name. I will now call you Pakong Gabriel of Koya.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. Like some said, Dr. Mohammed Juk, acting President of the Republic of Tanzania, Honorable Dr. Alice Molina Sandy, Minister of Works and Public Business, Honorable Members of Parliament, Parliament Chief, CEO Jingo, and all staff members of CRSG, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to be here at this ceremony of commissioning of the community market and presentation of donation towards community development. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to Your Excellency, Acting President. Last week, we just witnessed the launching ceremony of the Logistics Center in Western Africa of Leone Tomato Group with us. Today, I'm very happy that you joined us for this ceremony. Thank you very much for your consistent support to the mutually beneficial cooperation between China and Sierra Leone. I also would like to express my sincere gratitude to China Railway Service Group for fulfilling your social responsibilities as a committed state-owned enterprise of China. What you will do today and have done before are not only gifts to local community, but also achievements nourished by the friendship of China and Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, CRSG, as a subsidiary of the world's top 500 enterprises and one of the leading Chinese enterprises in China's construction industry, is one of the earliest Chinese companies who came to invest in Sierra Leone. They have done a very good job. They have to build roads, bridges, buildings, and contribute a lot to the economic and social development of Sierra Leone. I attended the ceremony of commissioning of the Foreign Service Academy, aided by China and instructed by CRSG, the third day after my arrival as Chinese ambassador. The Foreign Service Academy was commissioned by His Excellency President Julius Malapio, and this is also a great gift for me as a new ambassador. And look at this Wellington Masiaka Highway. This highway road is the first highway road, the first road financed by foreign direct investment, and the first road with a modern toll system in Sierra Leone. It has become a landmark of Sierra Leone's civil engineering. I am happy to know that Sierra Leone government speaks highly of this its significance to the economic and social development of areas along the capital further affirmed the PPP model and evaluated it as an innovation for the private sector to participate in infrastructure construction in Sierra Leone. Now, it has not only boosted economic and social connectivity between urban and rural areas, but also paved the way for enterprises to actively participate in Sierra Leone's infrastructure construction sector through the PPP model. There is a saying in China, when one is drinking water, he should not forget its source. Chinese companies never forget the source of their success. It comes from the support of the Sierra Leone government and people. So we can see that Chinese enterprises always try their best and make continuous efforts to take social responsibility by giving back to the community. Take CRSG for example. When building this road, they promised to construct 3 markets to help develop the economy and provide convenience for residents along the route. Now they forfeited their commitment, and the first market was completed within 2 months and is officially delivered today. Not only that, beyond the contract, they take the initiative to help communities by setting up community development fund with the first donation today, covering all the community along the Wellington Masiaka Road. After that, they are planning to construct parking lots at Dream Junction and install more solar street lamps and traffic lights to provide transportation convenience for communities. Ladies and gentlemen, China-Sierra Leone economic cooperation is always on the basis of equality, mutual respect, and mutual benefit. Through doing business in Sierra Leone, the Chinese companies can achieve their own development, and they also contribute to tax revenue, create jobs, introduce advanced technology, equipment, and management experience, and train a large number of local talents for Sierra Leone. Through our joint efforts during the last 5 decades, we have got significant achievements. Now, our economic cooperation faces new important opportunities. In order to realize the sustainable development goals, His Excellency President Julius Malapio has put forward the 5 big game changers. And China attaches great importance to strategic alignment with these 5 big game changers. During the state visit by His Excellency President Julius Malapio in February, the 2 sides signed 8 documents in the fields of the Belt and Road Initiative, agriculture, economic development, which can be perfect strategic fit points of our 2 sides. His Excellency President Xi Jinping said China is willing to provide assistance and support to the best of its ability for Sierra Leone's development in agriculture, infrastructure in construction, and human resources, and encourage Chinese enterprises to invest and do business in Sierra Leone. 4 days ago, when His Excellency President Julius Malapio attended a launching ceremony of the Leone in Tocqueville, he sincerely expressed that Sierra Leone government will keep optimizing the investment environment and provide facilitation to Chinese companies. With that strongest support from our 2 heads of state and governments, we should believe that we will witness further progress of our relations in the future, so that we will embrace bright future. Thank you all, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Shi. Let's give him a big hand. We pray that the bond of friendship between China and Sierra Leone will go from strength to strength. Thank you so much. The ambassador don't tell me say the Chinese government and the people there ready for support President Julius Maduro in 5 game changers them, especially that feed salon. I don't clap for them for that. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I want to give 5 minutes to the Member of Parliament for this area, the Honourable Abdullahi Kanu. The Honourable Abdullahi Kanu for the talk to now. I will just give 5 minutes. But before that, I want to recognize Honourable Rukiatu Osi Kanu and the Honourable Ibrahim Aziz Kamara. I also want to recognize Chairman Dodo Magai and Chairman Eddie Williams. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, our Paramount Chief, our Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, our Minister of Works and Public Assets, our Resident Minister, our Chairman of Parliamentary Committee of Works, colleague Member of Parliament, our Security Personnel, our Section Chief, our District Chairman, Eddie Williams, our District Chairlady, Madam Udematu, all Section Chief, all Paramount Chief, I want to say thanks to una all. I want to appreciate una as Member of Parliament under Potiloko District, and for appreciate una effort wey una make to represent una na Parliament. Honourable Vice President, I want to appreciate you, sir, for the kind of prophetic measure wey you dey make for the region wey the region don go before. We have to appreciate the CRSG for the kind of transformation wey they make and the kind of framework wey they don promote our nation today. If I remember a few days ago, we go to Bumuna. We see what the CRSG do to the people of Bumuna. About 53 something billions when they give a fair buyer, they give them another 40 billion euros. They don't transform the people of this country. We have to appreciate una and tell una thank you. We have to tell una say we the member of Parliament, we really appreciate for what una dey do. The chairman of the Committee of Works, they mentioned something here. The document for the Parliament for these toll gate increments. What we do, we try to scrutinize them. We send them back to them. We say, seek una interest. We say, people are not going able to this condition. We send the document, they go, they adjust. We send them, give them back. We say, we're not going able to people entire. Later now, we try to make a formidable price where we see say, we are able to shoot to the comfort. We have to tell you, sorry, if they make any adjustment, and because of the people don't discourage the investor, make we go try to make small increments for this toll gate. But not until way easy. Even the Minister of Works and the parliamentarian, it became to a time, even inside Parliament, the minister, the member of Parliament, not the even see one side. Because we don't have to give a body at all. We take the committee from the web, we go to a committee with one, we invite the media, we invite the social, the civil society, all set of all members union for people to come together and debate based on the price we give for schedule. Before we dey approve the document as member of parliament, we make sure say the members union dey sign. Most of the other sectors there, they agree to a price when they see say una the people of this nation go able. They gather to win a parliament as members of parliament who send am back to state house. The president look at her and send her to me back for confirmation. We go for rectify land. So we tell una plenty thank you. We thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Honorable. Can we all clap for her? Una be hearing from the Minister of Works, Dr. Sandy, and the Honorable Abdullahi Dr. Kofama say, before they reach them toll gate price here, all the money wey get something to do with this road dey consult am. The minister don tell una say, not only una members of parliament dem sit down with everybody wey concern, na dem agree on dem price here, and dem agree on the price dem wey dey sure say una go able for afford. Una no clap for members of parliament dem for that good work wey dey do. Ladies and gentlemen, the Almighty God, He blessed this country with a very distinguished person. This person here, only old 27 years, I get a PhD from one of the best universities there in Africa. After that, he go work for the United Nations. Outside them, they pay him boku money. But because he want to make meaningful contribution to the country, he left that work there. He left all the facilities they don't get. He can't only the people of Sierra Leone can elect him as a vice president. From where una get that position in 2018 to now, he has made so many sacrifices. He has made so many meaningful contributions that people dey life. You know the pick. You know how those side come out. You know how those party you belong. You know how those tribe you belong to. As long as you are Sierra Leonean, he cares about you. If I want to tell you now all the good things and the achievement of this great man, I will spend the rest of the day. But because we don't get good time, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and put your hands together for the Honorable Vice President, now Acting President, Dr. Mohamed Jude Jallo.
Thank you. Jama'a, assalamu alaikum. First, the ambassador of China to Salon, His Excellency Ambassador Komrabai. That is your new name now. That is a chief name. But the real chief have to crown you. This is the second chief. So the real chief will have to crown you. Honorable ministers, honorable member of parliament, today we there to do something very important with the initiative of the members of parliament. I want to tell the honorable members of parliament, I want to tell them thank you for this initiative here. This can do today that the MP, members of parliament, and the initiative. Today we there for launch a community development forum where the members of parliament, the way they along this road here from Wellington to Mashaka, they will use that money there for support the community there to do certain development. And that fund the CRSG company, whether they build this road, whether they manage this road, whether they do the toll gate, today, then they start to make a contribution to that fund so that they give 1 billion old youths and 1 million new youths, 1 billion old youths. This law, where Honorable Sati Kato in the top, He talk about how they start, how far the road come, and the negotiation for the road, toll gate. The other honorable Vincent talk, the minister talk. Where honorable Satikago in the talk, he asked question. He said the only way CRSG they can donate to this fund. He said if na only one-off payment. Now I wan say every year as long as CRSG dey there, they go increase the money wey they dey give. Every year they dey give money. So it is not going to be a one-off payment. And also, I want to extend the logic. Honorable members of parliament, we don't do very good initiative. But I want to tell you say, we for extend the logic, meaning that this development form, community development form, we can ensure say all the companies that we go to operate along this road corridor, including the special economic zone, we will encourage them to contribute to this community development fund. So that we don't have to set up other people again. So when once you don't set up this people here, we will use these people now as the other people, when the representative of the people that will sit up with the young people then decide how we will use these people to bring development to the people then where they along this road here. When I don't say the CRSG and the contract with them will do, and the agreement say there's supposed to be 3 markets there along this road here. The last 2 years, we did in discussion with them. We did even go for try for build one of Watalo. But the land where they're giving our Watalo, that it was me. It is very difficult for them. We come back now from go there with the former region chief, then we identify place for big market. I want to pass the parliament. That project is to build 3 markets by CRSG in each time. In addition to the community development fund. So, complete the market now we do out of sheer consensus. Meaning now we get consensus because we're not going to serve all the constituencies along the line we're gonna agree. But we get consensus where the population density is very high, they will be able to build a day. So this initiative, when the members of parliament they come up with, it will be the people now who will use. We go encourage the Minister of Trade and Industry. We go encourage the Minister of Works. And also we go encourage the other ministries, the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development, we get projects along this corridor. And there is already a people, and that people will continue to support that people. Instead of any company will try to create your people, any company can create your people. What thing are they ask now? I ask the MP then, let them able to sit down together, let them design the mechanism of how these people run. So that they will never told them, because this is not an initiative. Now we come up with this initiative, so we will set for decide how we will set up that people. So that at least when we are the manager, this first money that the manager will give confidence to the other people there. But let us say put money and the people to support the community people. So I want to tell the honorable and thank you, and I want to tell the honorable all Tima, dear honorable members of Latima, now tell you thank you for this initiative all the way. We are a class for the honorable members. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because when the discussion on the toll gate been planned, now then the honorable members get this idea here. So this initiative will be launched today. Now then you initiative. The other thing, also, at the system of the club, you know that Nigeria, when they make a meeting, anybody who is not club, they need to get a job. They get camera there all over the place. Every day I dey talk am, una dey come, we dey talk, una your role na for clap, una clap ala I don dey talk and as I know anytime we go for a meeting, the people dey clap boku. Nigeria dey get camera wey tell it for it. The one wey clap boku na dey eat get. Una the one wey no fit clap na dey eat pass the one wey clap. So we are no who don dey talk, una your role na for clap. So una no for play banana. Because the honorable member they are na good initiative, Mrs. Eva proud of the initiative. Let me go and tell me say I can't launch reform at all because I can let people in the put initiative together for able to support them people. Instead they will use this fund, instead the members of parliament, instead don't promise the people. Because we the politicians, in number one quality where any politician will get na for sabi for promise. If you don't sabi for promise, believe me, you no go get vote. So we sabi for promise, we sabi for give hope back. We dey give una hope, say thing go better, so that una go continue to vote for we. So that MP they don't promise the people. So this fund will give them opportunity. Some of the promises they don make to build market, for build water well, to do something, they able to use am. You understand it for meet them promise the day, so that tomorrow we will vote for a man. So I want to tell you thank you. The other thing back I want to talk about is this road here where they build so. You get what they call right of way. The right of way na waiting. Na 30 meters from the road. So inside the road end, you forgot 30 meters. So the people anytime when they pass here, and they see people they just can't be near the road, they just can't be near the road. When they reach, for the government extend this road, how will business for the road? Because this road here, we begin the road with a bomb, and therefore use them. Right now the road will not do where they are falling. Now roadway is good therefore make 3 lanes. So anybody will go be inside that right of way, that 30 meter there, where they therefore come to put your house or your property. No go to the farmer chief home because no go to help you. Now 30 meter. So anybody will sell you land. You can measure 30 meter from the road before you begin build. If you build inside that 30 meter, just know say by 2030, that you say that say 2030. Because if you put them before 2020, they will say they are not the vote for me. So they will be election now will build the house. Because they therefore extend the road. The road they therefore extend them. So any people where the 27 years done, we therefore come back for extend the road. It will be 3-lane road. So all the people that were there for being store and petrol station, we are make sure we are not being inside the right of the way that the 30 meters going for respect between the road and inside for me. So I want you another message in the back. Today when we retire, we just go on a cola tree. Na Zion. The community people have been not take the local market, so then they walk up. Take Alberto. Then they go to me, they say, you are not helping for build market. We said, now call CRSG. Now I tell them, they build 5 markets here. So this morning, they first we go launch the market. When we come back, now pass by the below. Because me, I never build market at the below the one community. They back, we go there. Because I don't build the market, you don't go for, I don't go for all. So we pass it, then the CRS they agree and say, well, this market we go to finish up with you. So I want to tell the CRS thank you for that. I also want to tell them thank you for the development for this initiative. When the member of parliament and tell them, let them accept. And they don't agree, say every year they will give money. But they can say, not to the one when they forgive money. I therefore sit down with the members of parliament and at the road corridor. And I will make sure say we get a meeting with the Minister of Trade and Works and make sure say all them big business the way they settle around here, and we will contribute to that big money. wey all the MPs along that corridor dey go use. But I go advise the MP dem wey dey use am, dem make sure say dem campaign for people. Because the MP dem wey dey use house applicable dey talk, this MP dem sabi talk o. The man don talk fine one naira. The way wey don talk so, I go therefore bring am na SSP. Because one make the mumu MP dem no wan play APC. So that the MP dey always sabi talk, dey bring dem na SSP. But when you like multi-party, so we for still left me. So I want to tell them all thank you for this initiative. I want them also to go get a meeting where I will invite other ministers and don't make sure that these people there, we will use them, we will expand them. Then we get more money than the people for able to support community people there. And the community people there, we not say we get responsibility. When we are there for the interact with the MP there, and we therefore slow to them. We are therefore slow together. We are therefore talk how whose kind of project and development we want the money wey dem dey forget, including the one wey CRS Jirogi and the one wey dey encourage other company dem for give. How dem for use am back. I wonder una know say all the projects dem wey dey be, whether na market, wey dem don build at all, not to the honourable the market. Not to the government in market. Now una market and now una for take care of the market. Let panel point market no leak. They say until the BBB panel to this market, una go tell us say the panel leak. No, now una market and una for look after the market. When dem build the market for una, when dem build public utility for una set una responsibility na for set up a committee for look after that facility so una go enjoy. All what we do so. Last week, His Excellency the President in the Natal District, he go launch a community development fund. They give 53 million new loans, 53 billion loans to the community at Bumbuna. That day, na the first time in the history of this country where a mining company dey take 53 billion. This example of Fulani, if you give me 53 billion, I will take 1 year not finish for contract. I no go say that if you get it, man, I no go sabi contract. If you Fulani no sabi contract, you no tell that money, you no get it, man, you contract. You understand? Now, boku money na me. Na the first time in the history where dem give a man in the community that day, dem give them so that they will use that money there for bring development and the community. Because President Julius Malema say, where any company dey come mine there, that company dey for benefit the community, dey for benefit the company, dey for benefit the country. So that three beneficiaries dem dey. Na im dey we no dey play as a government, we no dey play with that money dey. We no dey take that money to put am na any politician pocket. E dey go to the children, e dey go to the community, make dem use am for bring development to the people. And they will do. So today we dey the last time that prepared, we also give community development fund. So all the community them and for able benefit from the company them where e dey within the community. But una self get responsibility for make sure say whatever development dey come, una self look after am, una self protect am. Last year, December, then we go for go launch the Sogoro, the Mama Road Bridge. Right now, they live and build that bridge. They go the Parliament chief talk, they go finish that woman. So that time from here, tell our Mama Yana, the road on the contact. We will try to extend that opportunity. We don't get another company where they can build the road from where the bridge down from Baba, take it somewhere. And then the other company don ready, and they can't build that road. So if somebody wan go today and go on a Oyama, you don't look for pass. So if you pass here, inside 1 hour, you don't reach the Oyama junction. All that is that the development the road face for the people there. In addition to all of the road, you know say most of the way they outside a particular limit, we already enjoy the Waka 5 bus there. You waka find boss dem, e get your limit to tell the stop. But government don put in forget additional boss dem. Dem waka find boss dem, the way they go calm, the way go go down till Asogo and Mashika. That time the way go go Mashika, you go take night out. And two na dey clap today, na Algeria side how we put there. So that waka find boss dem go extend am. To reach there, because the whole idea is that for great access, let people be able to go talk for able to go do their work, do not pay for money. So on that note, I want to tell you all thank you. I want to tell the Minister of Works thank you. I want to tell the CRS thank you very much. You have started an initiative. We are going to continue that initiative. We are going to take it forward. And we look forward to a progressive increment of your donation every year, and we are going to get other companies to buy into that vehicle. I want to thank the Chinese ambassador. I want to thank you very much for your support and the support of Chinese company to social corporate responsibility, supporting the community and engineering development from below. We want to thank the minister, the resident minister here. Anytime we get business that will block on the street, independent, we want to tell you thank you. We want to tell the Minister of Works, where they supervise all the company and they rule them. We want to tell them thank you, but I want to end up to tell the members of parliament, we get this initiative, tell them thank you for this initiative, and don't start something where we continue, even if they're not there tomorrow. Although the minister don't pray, let them give a long life and so that they will go to parliament by 2028. So I want to tell you all thank you. Particularly the one that way they clap. The one that way they clap, I want to tell you that thank you. And the one that way they clap it about, I want to tell you that thank you. And we want to tell the journalists that thank you. Because the journalists themselves are not away from today morning, and we all been there at Kola 3, Nasayo, and we all know that we below, we there, wanted and thank you, because all of them they do, now they say to tell God, to say, this government, where you see President Bill can call a human capital development, what is that mean? It means that every development of the bring, and the mortal man, the cost in the average scenario, and how they look. When President Bioka say one reduce, when the woman in the bomb, let them not die from bomb, that is for reduce. We reduce and say, hey, we can force Africa for country to reduce the woman. Problem. He come, he say, whether you get money, no get money, people go school. We don't say people in the school, hey, now the classroom, the one of block, we build classroom every day. He do and say, they make an education champion and war. Right now, as I talk to France, we go to a conference to see how they were able to support the way they cook, where they use for food smoke, the way they dry fish, the way they cook, where they put charcoal, all that the way they get smoke, where they smoke they get the sickness, where they have Paris yesterday. Let me tell you, say where you come, they appointed ambassador for clean cooking to make sure say the woman the way they die, whether they cook, whether they smoke fish, whether they do charcoal, is only for reduce amount. So when you come, you are going to see the program where they put for make sure so bring modern technique them. For woman the way they dry fish, we bring modern technique them. For that woman the way they do coal, let them come and charcoal business, we bring modern business for them where they will impact their health. Then they call human capital development. When I see the MP the way she can die, but who did they a woman? Not so. First day when is the MP woman? Pass you pay and tell like me to be this year. Now when they say MP last week, man so they see the woman. And then at the 30%, where President Bill said every party, you forget 30% council of woman, council of man. Today we get over 30% of women in the parliament. We are clap for the woman. Anything they call human capital development. Real development is about not. So tell them the way to go society. You go for talk to people there. And they say, but we don't see development at all. I said, for you, what's that development? He said, a solar light. I said, no, solar light. Everybody will get solar light. But not everybody will be school. Not everybody will be hospital. Not everybody will support woman and let them grow. Today, we are giving them all the confidence for those school. Because the Lord says, for woman minister, when a woman minister, when a 30-something year old, the Lord says, woman, the way president, they don't make ambassador, when they own 30-something year. We get young who are parliament, and we look the younger man, when they better, when they fight for you. You understand? Today, and they will give woman the respect in this country. We don't make them like that begin the nose. When they say land, they will be honorable, they will be ambassador, they will be minister, they will not be voter in the top. And the one of the woman MP that one will be the mind, they can give you two tax. Because we are not putting on the trip and the program. If the president will be there for next corner, or we know they are there for no next corner. You understand? But all that they in this government don't do. Because we believe say we give everybody opportunity for go to school, for them to go to school, for them to go to hospital, then you get what you need. For them to transport you go to power, after you don't pay for food. That money where they say you will able to use that by your family. Inside today, if you go to the police, if you go to the soldier, you will see Boku woman in their beginning. Because the human population is alone in Boku. The number of Boku will not get the opportunity. The number of Boku will not get opportunity. Now, in the way I go today, that market will sign on top. I tell all the women the way they sell inside the market. I say, me say, Dr. Julie Jalo, I give them microcredit for support them, then they will buy more markets for them to sell. And I want to tell you the back. Any market will be along this road corridor. We will make them primary beneficiary of the lunar perform. And we will get microcredit, we will help them for them to get more money from the business. The market woman will be the clap. So, Nigeria, we dey do as a government. We have government no go put money in a person pocket. I can tell people the way they go say, hey pa, don't forget what we say no. We have government no go put money in a pocket. And for make sure so this people dey picking money. And for make sure say we make those people dey where you have to go there for good money, no go die there. When you pick sick, you go get. Right now, we just don't be an ultra-modern PPA hospital alone. When you kind of it, and all of West Africa can be hospital. Nigeria will do as a government. So we want to so together. I don't say I'm not a person for a long time. Being a politician, I don't tell you that say we hope for you a hope. So that tomorrow we will vote for you. So I want to tell you the whole thank you. I want to tell everybody thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, Vice President. Thank you. Una no clap for the power, una no clap for her. Una no wetin Dr. Julia Jalo say. I get people that were not send around when they watch. You will not clap in order for it, in order for people. I see no clap. Then Solomon say, I can so you go. If you have a question, you go clap now. Una no clap, no clap, no clap. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Before I call one woman member of parliament to give vote of thanks, I want to call the CISG people there for when they bring the check, when they go present to the vice president. This is the check for 1,050,000. 1,050,000. Then they can hand them over to Dr. Mohammed Julius Jalo and the Minister of Works and Public Assets.
Well, we call the honorable name, we give this initiative, no, we hand over this check to the man. Thank you. Yeah,
Hey. Some of them, this now the seed money inside the community development fund, where they say it will be very progressive annually.
Alright, this na the check for €1,050,000 wey dey go to the community development fund for this area. Una no clap for them, una no clap for them. No clap for the members of parliament, no clap for CISG as we dey tell you all for Kumaku Tenki. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I dey call on the honourable Rukiatu Wosikano for that country. We all thank you. I don't clap for her.
The Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, who also doubles as the President of Sierra Leone, the Minister of Works, the Ambassador, Chinese Ambassador, the host paramount chief, college members of parliament, all protocols observed. And they are so today for can say, big thank you for waiting your appeal. But I will first of all start for tell Daddy God thank you. Because if we as MPs we come up with this initiative, not because of God. And if this thing come to fruition, not because of God. So I want to tell Papa God thank you for waiting in order for me this afternoon. And to the Honorable Vice President, we don't listen to your statement of commitment. We don't listen to waiting you as a government don't decide for you towards the corridor and the constituencies and this people where they along the corridor. We don't listen. And as you said on top, this initiative will only be possible with the support of the government. So we don't listen to your commitment and then we look forward to that commitment for ensure say waiting don't appear for today, the communities that will benefit. And to the Minister of Works, Dr. Sandy, I said thank you also. But maybe I will want a little addition to what we come and talk on the toll gate. And we don't talk on the processes, the procedures, the way we be used for getting to the time we did. But before we get to that final point, we will get to ask the drivers union. Because they are the voice of the drivers and also of the people. So they are all the mouthpiece of the weather. So they come in with the recommendations to Parliament. And as the President, we look at the recommendations and then we talk together. And based on the recommendations of the drivers union, that in the approve. Waiting, we get so today as toll gate payments. So, Mr. Minister of Works, we tell you thank you for the role where you played up to how we end up forgetting to the answer today. And to the Chinese ambassador and to the Leone that is scheduled, I said a very big thank you. We do appreciate you for your commitment towards the community development. We appreciate you for what you've done. The construction of the school. We appreciate you so much and we say thank you. Because through this road, now we have a lot of investment, economy being open along the corridor. We say thank you. And we've heard a lot from the other colleagues on the advantages of this road. I will not reiterate all that, but we just continue to say thank you for your support. And we pray that you will continue to support, support not only the MPs, the government, but also our constituents. The Honorable Minister, as you been the Honorable Vice President, you been a talk, this is all you talk the MPs, the economic expanding, beneficiaries of the women perform. But then, when I'm, writing episodes in our just kind of year, because we say the open Ghana is very construct and collaborative, I'm a member of parliament for that area. But I don't know what else I was not consulting. So we dey ask that the seriously, the next time, when I make a talk to stakeholders in that community, and I'm even here with one of the section chiefs in that community, Kabote, he's here also. We didn't know about this. So please, next time when you are entering into the community, ensure that as stakeholders, it's not about pointing the party, but as stakeholders, you will be involved in the community. Because the parties they play a very big role. Both the leadership and the opposition and the leadership and the government play. They all get together, they work together for a short this initiative. When we as MP, when we come to the goal start, because it was not that easy fight. Let me tell you, Vice President. We started this fight at the 5th Parliament. We move back and forth. They asked me for writing the proposal, we did that, then approve the project proposal, but there was no vote. So, for them we can start, there is something positive. It was as a result of the leadership of Parliament. We got a very strong leadership, and we will extend the thanks to them. And so, because this members, I don't say we don't spend all the time to carry what we know say we carry because we get the interest of the community. So I just say thank you. And so now the people there. If we are there so today, now we are now assembly. So if we have parliament, we get a protocol for advocate for. So any solution we see every day, when we see road there, when we bring better in the community, we always request for voting. So we can support the individual and the leadership, we always request for voting. So I thank you. But the people that say when I come, somebody don't carry as early as never come this morning. So the evil can be further. But we are patiently wait because we have got something good for them and the community. So I say a very big thank you to you, and I say God will continue to bless you and God will continue to open you. So the chairperson of this occasion, and I say, please thank you for when you steer the ship and let me safely. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Mutatu. Rosie, thank you. One thing I was on that Tanu in Kalukalu Anode. As you want to make Kalukalu no more, you can turn out to Kabo. And I will make Kabo. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, with respect, I ask you to all sit down. Please remain seated. The Vice President will bring a little them, they will left. Holy DJ. Once again, we are just sitting on some national show.
President first Kanaya, where he can do the official state visit in August 2018. After that one day, President back be attend the FOCAC. Now, almost 6 years, President Xi Jinping don't say, this man, he don't do boku good work. My invite and come back. Because I don't admire I don't ruling country, I don't admire I don't develop human capital development.
We sign 8 agreements then. Some of these agreements then get debt relief, money for pay the Chinese people then pull up for we them for give. We also get support where they give for agriculture.
From the agriculture angle, the state visit will get to the President Xi Jinping reinforce the idea with President Biodon put forward, say agriculture and a flagship. They say we for do and the world don't plan and that's what we for do. We for build infrastructure, we for promote research, we for mechanize. And the MOU will sign with the Chinese government with the counterpart. And then they will put the and then ready for support for all anything they.
I talk to big companies that we interested for can do infrastructure investment in Salone, and one that we get investment already in Salone, in different sectors. We realize say these people then get keen interest for deepening the relationship with we. For each and every area we will go, like for example the National Development Reform Commission, we have the entry points where every entity where they work in China, we want for engaging in bilateral cooperation. That entity then they vet them. When we talk to the entity, they really take the message we bring, and that's say Leone. We want deep in economic cooperation. We want to make sure say resources that we will get inside Salone. We make sure say we're going to buy joint venture partnership where it benefits both nations and the people them.
China now one of the 5 countries that win a Security Council. But for make China, we get this big economy. Invite the president for say, come on, catch them, we can talk. So when we go outside, they invite we. If you see the way they welcome President Bio, you go admire the president. And we feel say this one don't lay the foundation and the block for make we push this country go before.
This is not a big deal. Not a big deal because we don't lay most of the foundation for this. What we need now are then resources then they for be able to put all them plan and into action. And we don't kind of China now we're on the right track.
With the highest political agreement between the two leaders, given the way the Chinese and they operate, the response we'll get from the institutions, they're very happy for engaging with.
What you see President Xi Jinping's SSF get confidence, faith and hope on President Bill. You self-win as Salomon, get faith, hope and confidence on President Bill. Because President Bill, in 5 game changers, President Xi Jinping don't say he go support food security and he go support all the one that we did it. So you support President Bill in 5 game changer there for improve and make a country go before.
This morning I've been in a radio. I've been make something clear. No matter how high you are, no matter how low you be, no matter how close you be to power, no matter how far you be to power, the commitment of His Excellency the President Julius Badabio, the commitment of the government of Salone, if we catch you, especially in the importation, sale, and distribution of kush, the full weight of the laws of Salone will descend upon you and anybody will help you. That's the message we, the Honorable Vice President, can share.
Government get this thing at heart. It just be say government get bokutin and I hate. But as the thing begin, government release some funds for not able to engage immediately, get community sensitization. What to do? His Excellency the President in Cabinet talk say, now we give a chance to the victims because they are victims. The one day we get the problem, when the NDLA and the Ministry of Internal Affairs for run after and the Ministry of Justice, now the one day when the criminals when they bring the drug. But on our side, we make sure that we mobilize the victims then and we carry them go to the rehab center.
What's happening now in Salone? They get an artificial form of this kusha when they bring canal, they mix canal, and get all kind of active ingredients then when they put into them. We're going to make this year so even more potent, even more deadly, even more dangerous. The end result of this now, when you take this medicine, it damages all the different organs.
No government from who begin democracy in this country, not ever engage young people, engage this government the way they engage young people. This is not the only government where bring the presidency, all development partners, all youth leaders, Namabuka, for talk with challenges them we face as a society. And I'm glad for telling us that the Right Honourable Vice President begin the day for talk on the issues and this is another manifestation of what say we care. What thing we do in this world today, Salon to the worst country on drugs and substance abuse. But because we get a current government, we care about each and every young person, make the presidency, young people who all make sure say every life very important.
Kush fight not to government no more or police or soldier. Kush fight na everybody fight, na community fight, na community led. When they convict person, not only you when they bring the material come, but you yourself when they sell them. Sometimes elect you not sell them, but you get to you give company one, will they charge you go court. If you get to you give company one, they let you give for nothing, will they charge you go court. Nobody not supposed to pass them.
Push issue not to understand a big, but this is the first country I think so we don't take such a bold step for all this kind of big town hall meeting. As I talk so, without hesitation, I have to say today 3 policemen have gone out for push. They not in our custody for the past 1 week. 1 prison officer at Poloko will catch up with the traffic they push inside the correction center. Then we get 1 military man himself in our talking for court for the same push. So that tells you, in this fight against push, there is no sacred cow.
The government currently, since the first inning, or before the first inning of His Excellency the President, to now, they don't take push or abuse of substance very, very serious. You say money, it would sign no day, but you want to find out to sign for the money. For can make 10 people in diamond at the country. Decide for doing the house, can make the cocktail with watermelon bone, potato leaf, cassava leaf, in any kind of form, thing for make people and lost their senses. If they convict you, the minimum you go for is sorry for you in 5 years. That's at the minimum. It can go up to life imprisonment. The bench get the power again for sending you both for life imprisonment and you pay fine. So they give you you want to give you double dose for local loss of senses. The court can also give you double dose. You pay fine and you go custody, you serve custodial time.
Now the very first country this inside West Africa and all around for really assemble a meeting like this. So me as head of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, I can tell the world today and the public today that I'm the most happy man right now. Because now, with this assembly of people from all walks of life, not just government, me to say, Kush, they can't do Nasalo. It means to say, we eradicate Kush completely out of this country.
In 2008, 2009, before we get to that year, 2008, tax be paid by any resident in the country. And when the government will tax 10%. What's that money they move? That money the government they use the casse for bills. So anytime the government pull tax, government lost money. You understand what 2008, 2009, government decided that 10% tax, let us stop for Jaja. Why? Because remember, fine 2008, 2009, we will get the global economic crisis. Problem in the world. So government will say, if we keep this tax arrest, we as an arrest Abuba, people will suffer too much. Because the country in the world will buy less for, mostly in Asia, the price will not go up because of the problem in the world. So governments be suspend the 10% tax, will be the tax, less will be the income. That suspension, the government will hope say, you pull that 10%, the people don't bring the rest. They now not go make sure say the price not go up because we don't save them for money. 10% to small money that do also. From where that particular crisis they do, government don't count that 10% stay back. Government still be doing the sex, we don't live back. But as you know, from 2008 2009, rest price still be go up. Also, price dey go. So government say, okay, price dey go up, government dey lost money back. Now, this year, President Leone say, I don't feel yourself. Let me, that money wey we give them, man, they will bring the rest card because any tax we cut na money give us, you know that, eh? We say that money before left hand, so they go pay. Make them be important and enjoy it. Let me collect her back. Then we put her by the feet and the support the local farmer and local. So government don't set up special accounts. That account they go to general account. We don't set up special accounts. Say that money will collect her, we put another account. That account say now the press conference and the report from that account say every 2-3 months and the 10% say, hey, that rest money na so don bring down, and that money we make am available for local farmers, make dem produce more, so we go augment rest wey dey na the market for the all needs.
Hello, good morning, Fambudem. This now the remains of the late Agnes Dinjalo, the elder sister of His Excellency